place right now. I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I'll definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Errol Spence Jr. recently shared his thoughts on the much-anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence, but Crawford, a dream matchup that's got the boxing world buzzing. Known for his sharp boxing mind and no-nonsense commentary, Spence didn't mince words as he broke down what could happen if these two pound-for-pound stars ever meet in the ring. With Canelo's raw power and natural size standing in clear contrast to Crawford's timing, versatility, and ring IQ, Spence offered an insightful analysis of the clash in styles, key advantages, and likely scenarios. His perspective gives fans a deeper look into how top-tier fighters view this potential super fight, a bout that could redefine the current boxing landscape.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, you know, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80, 70% of who I really am at 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. You know, I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. You know, I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, you know, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
Errol Spence Jr. has openly thrown his support behind Terence Crawford in the potential mega fight against Canelo Alvarez. Speaking in multiple interviews, Spence emphasized that if there's anyone capable of moving up in weight and taking down Canelo, it's Crawford. He's chasing greatness, Spence said. So why not? While he stopped short of predicting the outcome, Spence made his stance clear. I'm not saying he's definitely going to win or lose, but I'll be rooting for Crawford.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud, you know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I'll definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah. You know,
he's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford?
Spence's admiration for Crawford partly stems from first-hand experience that on July 29, 2023, Terence, but Crawford dismantled Errol Spence Jr. via 9th-round TKO, becoming the undisputed welterweight champion. The first to unify all four major titles in the division since the start of the four-belt era. Crawford delivered a clinical performance, landing 185 of 369 punches, 50%, including 98 power shots at a 60% accuracy rate, while Spence connected on just 96 of 480 punches, 20%. Boxing analysts on Reddit highlighted flaws in Spence's approach, particularly his tendency to leave his head over his front foot, a vulnerability Crawford exploited with sharp preparation and superior ring IQ. Ultimately, it was Crawford's elite footwork, switch-hitting ability, and pinpoint accuracy that exposed Spence's limitations and solidified Crawford's place as boxing's reigning pound-for-pound king.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Terence Crawford has delivered a clear and chilling warning to Canelo Alvarez. No excuses when I win. Crawford confirmed there will be no catch-weight clause in their fight, firmly stating that he wants to face Canelo at his full strength. I want him at his best, no excuses. When I win, I want the world to know it was real. No loopholes. The tension between the two fighters hit a boiling point when Canelo shoved Crawford during a press event, igniting the feud even further. Crawford later responded on social media with a message just as sharp. I got you. You're going to remember. A warning that made it crystal clear. He doesn't just want to win, he wants to punish Canelo inside the ring.
They rate me. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you pushed for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think, he just wasn't up for the Skull fight. And I think, different fighters bring different, energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of...
Oscar de la Hoya remains conflicted about the potential clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. While he acknowledges that Canelo's punch resistance and natural size at 168 pounds make him a formidable opponent, he also heaps praise on Crawford's skill set, highlighting his ring IQ, footwork, and adaptability, even likening his style to Bruce Lee, calling him a true master. De la Hoya believes that Crawford's heart and intelligence give him a legitimate shot at victory. But he also points to an age-old truth in boxing. A good little man has never beaten a good big man. That thought keeps him firmly on the fence that Canelo's durability is beyond question. He's taken heavy shots from Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight, survived 3 grueling wars of attrition with Gennady Golovkin, and withstood the power of Dmitry Bivol without flinching. That kind of experience and toughness at the elite level builds a resilience few fighters can match. To by contrast, Crawford is jumping up 2 weight divisions to face a super middleweight with no prior exposure to sustained power at 168 pounds. Analysts have pointed out that his power and speed showed signs of decline at 154, and critics argue that he has yet to prove he can absorb punishment from true super middleweights over the course of a full fight.
And I made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So and it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically.
He's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Hall of Fame legend Sugar Ray Leonard knows exactly how daunting this kind of leap can be. Speaking to the media, Leonard delivered a heartfelt message to Terence Crawford, acknowledging the immense challenge of jumping up in weight. But he reflected on his own experience moving through divisions, saying, "It's a big difference. Every time he hits me, he hurts me, but you can do it." Leonard urged Crawford to lean into his natural advantages, advising him to stay on the outside, use movement, and fight smart, leveraging his ring IQ and mobility to neutralize Canelo's relentless pressure. Still, voices of caution remain. The step up in weight, power, and physicality is significant, and even legends know that greatness comes with risk.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap, or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Rising welterweight star Jaron Boots Ennis has issued a strong warning to Terence Crawford, cautioning against jumping 2 weight divisions without a proper tune-up at 160 pounds. Ennis highlighted the danger of facing someone with Canelo Alvarez's proven knockout power, noting that Canelo has dropped fighters weighing over 200 pounds in training and competition. While Ennis acknowledged Crawford's elite skills, he stressed that the size and strength gap is significant and believes the fight favors Canelo unless Crawford makes major adjustments, both in strategy and physical preparation. It's a risky move. If Bud doesn't ease into the weight, Canelo's power could be a serious problem, Ennis warned.
You gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down. And Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe. And he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, you know, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. You know, at like 60 or like at least at 60, just to get his body, you know, to feeling of somebody a little bit bigger. You know, and things like that. You know. I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, you know, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything.
Amir Khan, one of the few fighters to have shared the ring with both Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, is backing Crawford in a potential showdown. Khan praised Crawford's exceptional boxing IQ, footwork, movement, and pinpoint accuracy, calling him one of the most difficult opponents he's ever faced. Crawford was extremely hard to hit, Khan recalled, whereas I was able to land clean shots on Canelo much more easily. While Khan acknowledged Canelo's superior one-punch knockout power, he believes Crawford's ring intelligence and tactical slickness give him a real shot, as long as he fully respects the dangers of moving up in weight.
Both, like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Legendary commentator Jim Lampley recognizes the potential clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford as one of boxing's biggest modern spectacles. He described Crawford as the most complete fighter in the sport today, comparing his adaptability and counterpunching skills to Sugar Ray Robinson, and suggesting Crawford has the tools to frustrate Canelo over 12 tactical rounds. Yet despite the high praise, Lampley leans slightly in favor of Canelo, citing the champion's proven chin and punishing bodywork at super middleweight as key advantages. For Crawford to win, he has to completely outbox Canelo from start to finish, Lampley said, because one mistake, one opening, and Canelo's power can flip the entire fight.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
Legendary trainer Teddy Atlas remains unwavering in his support of Terence, but Crawford, I ain't going against Crawford. He's special, Atlas stated confidently. He highlighted Crawford's elite ring IQ, impeccable timing, and uncanny perception as his true X factor, traits he believes can neutralize Canelo Alvarez's strength, experience, and pressure. While Atlas acknowledged Canelo's power and championship pedigree, he also pointed out signs of decline. Canelo has slowed down, Atlas noted, suggesting that Crawford's adaptability and high-level experience, particularly at 154 pounds, give him the confidence to rise to the challenge at 168. Still, not all trainers share Atlas's conviction. Some remain skeptical that Crawford can maintain his dominance at super middleweight, especially against a seasoned, battle-tested champion like Canelo.
Say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything.
With the undisputed super middleweight crown on the line, the potential clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford has sharply divided the boxing world. Some analysts favor Canelo's proven strength, durability, and experience at 168 pounds, pointing to his dominance in the division and ability to handle elite-level power. Others argue that Crawford's extraordinary ring IQ, adaptability, and precision could make history even against the odds. Still, concerns remain even among Crawford's supporters. Critics highlight his age, nearly 38, his recent inactivity, and the significant leap in weight as major red flags. While many admire Crawford's ambition, they also acknowledge what's at stake. It's a bold, high-risk move, one that could either elevate his legacy or test its limits.
He fell for every feint, and then he got... I thought he lost. I thought Madrimov won.
I think Crawford hurt his feelings, but he didn't hurt those guys. And how many times did he rock him? None. And so you're going to tell me that he's going to go up to the light... So now fight a light heavyweight.
Ask them, don't ask me.
He don't like Crawford. Well, I think I like Crawford. In a lot of fights I like Crawford, but on this one it's just a bigger version of him, and I don't think that. And again, he's beaten. You're talking about a guy who pro debuted at 126 maybe. He was a featherweight, and then you're talking about a guy who pro debuted at a junior welterweight. So they've always been a big difference in divisions. Featherweight, junior, light. So 4 divisions.
But also look at their resumes. Who did Crawford beat? What's his biggest win besides Spence?
Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Why do you think you say Spence like
because
that?
Spence was after 2 accidents. He wasn't the same. No, after Mikey, Spence wasn't the same.
Who did